Hello everyone, my name's Idiotic Synergy, and today we're going to talk about Gore Halfhorn, Beastman Bounty Hunter. Basically, it's a really cool model I see all the time. Quite a common model to see, to be fair. It seems like everyone likes this model, and I, for one, also like this model. It is a very nice model, and I like the plasma gun. It is such a cool looking plasma gun. And he's also, I assume that's his plasma gun, or it could be, no, that's his plasma gun, his shotgun's in there. Or that's his shotgun. Basically, this guy's just armed to the teeth, and he's called Halfhorn because he's missing half a horn. Uh, that's it, and it's a really cool looking model. Really nicely done. It's a Beastman model as well. It's just excellent. It's just a really nice model. Also, his armor implies that he's been in like a guard regiment or something. Again, really cool model, excellent model, and it ain't half bad in game either. And after talking about the Slave Guild, I wanted to talk about a bounty hunter that's generally quite awesome, and Gore Halfhorn is really nice. He ain't the best, but he's probably my personal favourite. At least one of them. I've got a few bounty hunters I call my personal favourite, but this one is easily top 3. This is easily my top 3 bounty hunters. It's just an excellent looking model. I love it. It's so simplistic, so cool. He's got... Hang on. Is that... He's got like a cigar hanging out his mouth. He's armed with a chainsaw. The armor's on point. Everything about... I like his plasma gun. It's very... It just feels very Necromunda and very out there, and it just fits. It's a really cool model. So, without further ado, let's go into his rules, because they are quite simple. So, this is Gore Halfhorn's rules, and they're not as good as I was... Well, I say they're not as good as I was expecting, but he is armed with 2 guns and a chainsword, and has got 4 different types of fire. He is very good, and I like him. Basically, his movement is 4, which is what it is. Weapon skill 3, which is quite good. It's better than usual. Ballistic skill 4, which he's got a lot of shots. Like, a lot of shots. Maybe not with the plasma pistol, but scatter shot. Scatter shot's brilliant. Toughness and strength 4, so same toughness as a Goliath. Wounds 2, not bad. Initiative 4, attacks 1. I thought he had more, and he technically does thanks to Berserker. That gives him 1 more attack, but come on. He needs more attacks. Just give him 1 more. He's 235 credits. Just give him 1 more. I know he's like a regular bounty hunter, but give him 1 more. Go on, give him 1 more. Anyway, leadership 5, cool check 6, willpower 6, intelligence 6. That's above average. In fact, leadership 5 is really good. Cool check 6 is really good. It's above average. His stats, apart from his attacks and his movement, they're all above average. Ballistic skill is average, but weapon skill isn't. It's slightly above average. But his weapons are quite nice. Basically, his chainsword, he's hitting on 2s. He's hitting on 2s. AP 1, damage 1 with a strength 4 chainsword. Melee, parry, and rending. Very nice. He's got his trusty plasma pistol, which is 6 to 12 inch range. Obviously, low power means you get 2 to your accuracy, so you're hitting on 2s, strength 5, AP -1, damage 1, and reloading on 5s with scarce and sidearm. Pistol, max 6 to 12, +1 to accuracy, so you're hitting on 3s, strength 7, AP -2, damage 3, reloading it's 5, it's scarce, sidearm, and unstable. With the sidearm trait, basically, when you're in melee, you can just shoot, but you have to use your base weapon, your base ballistic skill to shoot with your sidearm when you're in melee, so that's again one more attack. And he's got his handy dandy shotgun, which is pretty solid. Basically, short range gives him +1 to hit, strength 4, no AP, damage 2 with knockback, and scatter shot is a weird one because scatter shot is D6 hits, if I remember correctly. It's like D6 hits, but you are hitting on 2s. Or wounding on 2s. It's like you hit and then you roll and then that's how many hits, but you are wounding on 2s. Or like you are wounding on 5s and 6s, though don't quote me on that. I cannot remember for the life of me the scatter shot rule. I know Shredder for the Enforcer shotgun uses the template, and the template shotgun is really overpowered because you just you just gun in. But scatter shot is quite good. Especially if there's a crowd, then you can just go scatter shot and, you know, get a few wounds in. And that's really short range. Basically, accuracy, if they're within 4 inches, you might as well charge, but is +2 to hit, which you're hitting on 2s, strength 2, no AP, damage 1, scatter shot. His skills are Berserkers, gives him +1 to charge. Bull Charge, meaning one of his attacks gains knockback and just gains knockback and something else. And Fearsome, meaning that if anybody tries to charge Gore Halfhorn, they have to do a willpower test and see if they can charge, or a cool check and see if they can charge. Also, flak armor. Yeah, I thought he would have like an armoured undersuit or something, but flak armour gives him a 6 up save, 5 up against blast weapons. Yeah, I don't know if he's worth 235 credits somehow. In fact, we'll get into him. We'll get into him probably when I record this later on tomorrow, because I really want to talk about this one. He's very good. I like him. I went, spoiler warning, we're looking at his rules. Don't spoil. Oh, we're looking at rules. Anyway. But yeah. Gore Halfhorn. Really quite good. And I want to talk about Deserter tomorrow, so that's what we're going to talk about. That one, this guy's interesting, and I want to do a proper look at as well. So yeah, tomorrow we'll just dive into him and the Deserter. But for now, I've been Idiotic Synergy, and I'll see you later. Take care and stay safe.